Hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's away we go then. Foden. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Richarlison with the cross. Haaland. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's going to be hard to overlook the creative input of this guy, Mohamed Kudus. I'm not sure what his exact role will be, but for me, he's at his best as a central playmaker. Just dropping that little bit deeper, getting on the ball and linking everything up.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. Real chance! Reinders. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Haaland. And it's Kovacic. Now Lewis. Tottenham applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. He's having a go! It's not an especially good pass, that.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Haaland. Bergveld. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Doku. And that pass just didn't quite work. Van de Ven. Bergveld. And it's Spence. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Everyone, please welcome to the field.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bergveld. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Richarlison. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Foden. Lewis. Well, that's a little loose. Lewis.
The attendance
Johnson.
for this match was 96,847.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Takes a shot! There was plenty of power on that. Pedro Porro. Now Sarr. Pedro Porro. Now it's Richarlison. Johnson. No, that's been intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Foden gets into a good position. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pulls it back. He's shooting! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot.
Substitution
Maybe
in
the
progress.
crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Pedro Porro. Odobert. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Haaland. And the counter is on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
90 minutes gone and nothing to show. That's tidy. Gray. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today.